So one thing every one of us is going to deal with in life is going to be conflicts. There's nothing we can do about it. Marital conflicts, business conflicts, relationship with friends, church, sports. We're going to have conflict. Separates the great ones versus the average and ordinary is how we deal with conflicts. I used to be terrible in dealing with conflicts until I studied this topic to find out if there's a formula on how it works. So the lowest level of conflict, dealing with conflict, there's 5 levels. The lowest level is we tend to be stubborn about whatever belief system we have. So for instance, you ever had a debate with somebody, or you ever had a conversation with somebody about something and they were just purely stubborn? Which means they're assertive, they believe in their position because they're stubborn, but not willing to cooperate. Lowest level of dealing with conflict is to be stubborn.
Stubbornness. I've been. Same here as United, we stubborn. We stubborn as hell. We stand on our point and we stick with it. Me, myself, I'm stubborn. Why? Because I'm going by what this whole thing started on. And that simply was the flaws in the game in which it pertained to actual football. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm going by the formation of the sim standard, in which we were tired of the game. We were tired of what the development teams were giving us. And we wanted change by hook or by crook. If you go against that, you're not with me. As far as Heads United is concerned, if you go against that, you're not with us. I'm stubborn to the fullest.
Second level is to accommodate. What does it mean to accommodate? You ever met people that are about pleasing everybody, right? They're people pleasers. Everybody, as long as everybody's happy, that's all that matters, right? The challenge with that is the issue with conformity is everyone's happy except one person, and that's you.
Accommodation. Some people in the quote-unquote sim community, like Versus, try to appease both crowds and make it look as if he's the voice of reason, as if he's giving both perspectives to the quote-unquote community, when in fact there is only one perspective. And that's the sim perspective, no pun intended. There is no common ground. There is no working our way in between. It's either you're this or you're not. Face it.
Third level of dealing with conflict is folks who avoid it. Ever met somebody that avoids problems? They just don't want to even deal with any problems. They don't want to deal with conflicts. They avoid everybody, right? And so eventually what happens is 5 years, 10 years later, there's problems, conflicts with so many people that they've been avoided, and all of a sudden everything comes at you at the same time.
TSS, the very conduit in which the sim community's voice was to be heard, only for its message to be bought out, symbolic, and leave the community with no direction, no purpose, only the cause of ruckus.
Fourth level is the one that we've been told is the best thing to do, which is to compromise. Now let me explain to you compromise. I want you to think about a husband and wife are lost in the desert, okay? They get to a road which right in front of them is a cliff. If they go straight, they're gonna fall down. If they go left, husband says, we gotta go left. Wife says, we gotta go right. Well, but they've been told they should compromise. So if left is what husband wants, right is what wife wants, but they disagree, but they say, we should do what we've been told what to do, which is what? Let's compromise. Let's keep going straight. If they go straight, what's gonna happen? They're gonna fall off a cliff. So compromise may be something we've been told what to do, but there is a level above conflict that the great ones figure out, and that is to collaborate. Collaborate doesn't necessarily mean I have the best idea, you have the best idea. It's about taking yours and taking mine and putting it together, and then from there dealing with conflict together that builds into something even bigger. The great ones learn how to collaborate. And my challenge to you is this week, take an inventory of yourself. How do you deal with conflict? Are you stubborn? Do you accommodate? Do you avoid? Do you compromise? Or do you collaborate? Find out whatever position you are and find a way to increase yourself to the next level where eventually you'll learn how to collaborate when it comes down to dealing with conflicts.
So what are we going to do, Sin Community? What are we going to do to put this thing back together? That's my question to each and every one of you. I don't give a damn who you are. If you call yourself to be in part of this quote-unquote community, we got to collaborate. We got to put our keyboard Tech 9s, our mouse Uzis down. Collaborate with each other. Find out what it is that's holding us back as to what we want to accomplish. And let me say this before I go any further. Everybody wants a great game. That's everybody. That's no matter what the conflict is. That's just off the rip. Everybody knows we want a great game. That's not the goal per se. The goal is to have a great game, no doubt. But in terms of sin, it's about how we're going to get that great game. That's what it's always been about. How. Not what we want, but how we're going to get it. If we can't agree upon that, there will always be conflict. Apex showed us the way in which we supposed to do it. He was the first. There was nothing before him in terms of sin. Nothing. He gave the blueprint. But now, Apex is bowed out. He's gone forth and given a greater and newer message. So therefore, as far as sin goes, Apex is not the question. Apex don't give a damn about what's going on in the sin community. Versus, though he makes great points about terminologies and things in terms of the game, Skynet, things of that nature, you turn around and you get Who Wants to Be My Teammate because he doesn't want to be looked at as a bad guy. He doesn't want to be looked at as a guy that's only taking one stance. He wants you to take a stance and for him to look back and see what's going on so he can make another video. Versus don't give a damn about you in terms of what we want. Ryan Moody, the only constant in this whole thing. Ryan Moody comes out and says, well, I want to get back to TSS. Ryan Moody is pissed the hell off because he the one who jump-started this thing as far as the movement was concerned, which was TSS. Wouldn't you be? Ryan Moody has always stayed constant as far as his videos, but the purpose was never there. As far as the community is concerned, Ryan Moody don't give a damn about you because there's no movement. Yeah, he makes great videos, and I'm a Ryan Moody guy. But the fact of the matter is, nobody's having purpose. Nobody is taking the community into consideration. All this stuff what's going on is for entertainment purposes. Let's put our keyboard Tech 9s, our mouse Uzis down. Let's get in a Skype call. Let's do something that's going to help this thing grow. Because at the end of the day, if we ain't got the numbers, we just ranting. So I ask the community, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, man? Before you can do anything, you must go back and say to yourself, what is sin? Sin Community Roundtable next Friday. Hell, if you want to do it tonight, we can do it tonight. I don't give a damn. I'm hot. What is sin? I want everybody's answer. If we don't come to an agreement with that, there will always be conflict. MD20, Simulation News Network, Sim Headlines on Sim Heads United. Roundtable next Friday, each Friday. Shouts out to Versus, shouts out to Apex, shouts out to Ryan Moody, shouts out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bad blood, man. We just want what was there in the beginning. That's all we want. Check in with me, man.